Hello. So glad that you joined us today. Hi, I'm Jan Gensel. I'm a beauty consultant with Mary Kay, and I am the one that's the beauty consultant who is going to give you instructions and guide you through your sample pack. I am so glad that you joined us. And I may or may not have been the person who gave you the sample pack. If it wasn't me, then it was a beauty consultant that wanted your opinion. And so thank you for joining. Like I said, I may have been the one that gave it to you. So thanks for joining in. I just want to introduce myself just real quick. I am Jan Gensel. I have been a beauty consultant now with Mary Kay for almost 40 years, and which is so exciting. And I absolutely love what I do. And I'm so glad to bring this to you today. We are in a contest right now, and you're helping us win the contest. You are helping us with our challenge, and I really appreciate it. I really thank you. And you are going to be trying today the Time Wise 3D Miracle Set in normal to dry. That's the set you're going to be that you would receive samples of. And we are really looking forward to your opinion on this. And so I just want to say to you that there's a couple other things that you might be able to help us with. And so I'm going to give you a few tips and tricks and things before we actually put the product on our face. And then the thing that we need you to do in order to be able to count you is that you will put your name and phone number and answer the few questions that are in this Google document with this video. It's right below the video. So we really appreciate it if you put that part in, because then we can count you towards the contest that we're in. The other part that you can help your consultant with is another video that if you scroll down a little bit further after the questions, there's another video. It's a 10-minute video. It's me talking. I have a different outfit on, but it's me talking, and it's about 10 minutes. And then there's some questions below that you could answer. Now that video is in regards to the Mary Kay opportunity. And you might be saying, oh no, not me. No, I'm not interested in doing that. And that's okay. If you just be willing to listen and answer the questions, we get to count you. So it would be great for that. Now, I understand if you say, oh, no, not me. That's what I said. And over 40 years ago, or about 40 years ago, my girlfriend had started her business with Mary Kay. And she said, before you go back to work, let me tell you about Mary Kay. Well, I had stopped working to be a stay-at-home mom. I had a baby and in my mid-20s, and I had never worn makeup. And I didn't even have makeup on in my senior pictures or my wedding. Never wore makeup. And she said, before you go back to work, let me tell you about Mary Kay. Well, I just rolled my eyes at her because no, I don't think so. And then I was being asked to come back to work at a full-time job that I wasn't ready to go back to because my daughter was 11 months old, and I really didn't want that, but I wanted to work. And so when she said that to me, I remember that. And then, so when I was being offered the job, I said, all right, let me hear about Mary Kay. Let me hear about this. Cause I had started using the skincare for about a year. And look at me now. Okay. So here I am teaching you how to use it, right? Not only did I start wearing makeup, then I learned how to do it, and I learned how to teach other people how to do it. Now, fast forward almost 40 years. And I have loved every minute of it. And it is my full-time career. I ended up turning it into my full-time career. I have had the blessing of earning over a dozen of the cars. And you get those for 2 years. So at least 24 years of no car payment. The company pays most of the insurance. And I've got these diamond rings on. Yeah, those were given to me by the company as well. So yes, I've made this a career. Yes, I support myself completely. I've worked this business every way that you can think of. With a baby, married, and then all the way through my children's life. I had a second baby. They're 3 years apart. So 2 years after I started my business, I had another baby. And I've worked this business all the way through. They're both adults now, obviously. And I have, like I said, I was married then. I'm now single, and I totally support myself on Mary Kay. So even though I was like, no, never me, here I am. And I've loved it. It was the best decision I ever made. So I will encourage you to watch that video as well. If you don't mind, 10 minutes, give us your opinion. And even if you think absolutely not, there's no way I would do that. So thank you, if you will. And that will be really helpful for us. And so if this is your first experience with Mary Kay, thank you so much for being willing to give your opinion. If you tried Mary Kay a long time ago and somebody encouraged you to try it again because it's different, then I hope you'll love it, because I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised. And then if you're one of our current customers and you're just trying to get updated, you haven't had a facial in a while, and you needed to try some of the new products. So welcome and thank you for your loyalty into Mary Kay all these years. I really appreciate that. So I just want to give you a few little tips and tricks. I know I keep looking down, but it's like my notes. I got to make sure I stay on track. I just want you to know that this product that you're trying, the TimeWise 3D Miracle Set, normal to dry, is it's designed for maximum benefits with the simplest of ease in a very quick routine. We have a routine for morning and night. We have just, this set has just 4 products, 3 of them use at night and 3 of them use in the morning. And it's made to be very simple and give you total benefits. And so I want you to remember that, you know, whatever you do to your face, make sure you do this and make sure you do the neck, and you can take it all the way down to the bottom of the décolleté, which Mary Kay, the woman, I had the opportunity to meet her and be trained by her. And she said, one time she says, well, I don't go just stop at the bottom of my neck. I go down to here because you just never know. Isn't that the truth? So I want to, you know, I take all the products all the way up. So whatever you're doing to this, make sure you do down here as well, because that will help keep you looking younger much longer. And, you know, Mary Kay, the woman, she said, you know, it's important to do a skincare routine morning and night. And she said, because if a woman won't take the time will take the woman. I don't want time to take me. And so I've been very faithful to this product for 40 years. That's all I've ever used for 40 years is our skincare products. And we want you to know that all of our products, our skincare routines, like we have more up here. We have 5 total, so we have more up here. And but they're all interchangeable. So if you try this set today and one piece of it, you go, I'm not sure, you don't absolutely love it, whatever, you will talk to the beauty consultant who gave you the samples, and she will be able to, and the way you answer some of the questions, she'll be able to know whether we need to maybe exchange out, because we can get the perfect routine just for you, depending on what your skin type is and what you actually need. Mary Kay is always affordable. We want you to know that, because we have a hostess program where you can do it, you know, in person with your girlfriends, have a girls' day in or a girls' night out, whatever you want to call it. You can have where you do outside orders, as far as you know, just taking a book into work and having them buy out of the catalog, and then you would get free products or discounted products, or you can do virtual, because now of course we have the virtual world, and we can do virtual in any of those ways that you help your beauty consultant build her business. She will then reward you with free products or discounted products. And so you can always afford Mary Kay, always. And we want you to know that. And again, as a reminder, once you fill in the information on this Google document, that way we'll be able to count you in the contest that we're in right now. And so we want to be able to do that, because we appreciate your opinion, and we're so glad you're willing to give your opinion on this. Now, what you'll need before we get started here, what you're going to need is a washcloth. You need to be near a sink. You need the samples, okay? If you want to put a headband on, pull your hair back or whatever, if it's nighttime and you're getting ready to go to bed, then we can do that too. So, but I want you to know that the product samples in each one of those packets is more than one application's worth. So I just want you to kind of barely open it up and squirt out. The size that we use in all of our skincare products that we start with is always the size of a pea or a pearl. And that way you won't overuse the product. There's certain situations where, because it's good, more isn't better. And this is one of those where you just overuse it. If you do that, you don't need to use that much. You can just use a smaller amount. And so we want you to think of that. So when you pull the packet open, don't pull the whole thing out, or don't squeeze out the whole amount. Think of a pearl or a pea putting in your hand, and that way use it. That way you can use this sample pack from both a morning and a nighttime sample, so you can use it more than once. Okay. And so then let's see, one more quick message before we get started is, at the end of this video, this is the important message. At the end of this video, I'm going to tell you about a deal. what you're going to get by giving us your opinion. Okay. And you'll find that out at the end. And then, as I said, if you watch the video with a little bit more information about Mary Kay, then you would know whether this could be for you or not. I truly said no. I mean, I was just like, nah, I don't think so. But then I listened, and then it's truly the best decision I ever made. I mean, to have, the opportunity, always have that plan B is an important thing. I've been able to have a career out of this, but I think every woman needs a plan B. And I think we don't know what's going to happen tomorrow, and we don't know anything. And when you love a product and you can use it at a discount and make a little extra money as a side hustle, why not, right? And because we know, all of our girlfriends, we know what they use, and we know that we don't even go to the bathrooms alone. We always take our friends with us. So, we're going to take our friends with us when we use our products, right? When we love them. So I just ask you to watch that extra video and give us and let us know that you did that too. Okay. And you'll know about that. So, okay. So let's get to your sink and get your washcloth. And then we're going to just remember to barely open your sample pack, and then we're going to squirt it out. So what we're going to start with is the cleanser. And as I mentioned, it's a 3D cleanser. The cleanser is a 4-in-1 cleanser, the Miracle Set 3D. That's the name of the product. So a 4-in-1 cleanser, it cleanses. It has a light exfoliation that you can use twice a day, just a small amount. It freshens and tones the skin, and then it brightens the skin. Those are the 4 things that it does, the 4-in-1. So you're going to take out the size of about a pea. So this is the full size product. You got just the little sample, but you just take out about the size of a pea or a pearl. You don't need very much. You just put a little bit on your fingertip. And then this is for the normal to dry skin. So you're going to take, and you don't need to really add water to this, but you can just dampen your face if you want a little bit. You're going to take this and you're just going to lightly massage it all over your skin. Take that off my fingers so I don't put it all over my face. And you're going to lightly massage all of this, and you're just going to take and lightly massage it. And then you're going to go in under the eye, and then you're going to rinse it off with your warm, wet washcloth. And when you use a warm, wet washcloth, it really and truly rinses the skin well, because I want you to think about it like shampoo. Like if you put shampoo in your hair and you don't rinse it out well, it just goes limp and feels gross. And so with your face, when you put cleanser on your face, you want to make sure that you rinse it off well, because the important thing about putting the cleanser on is the cleanser does the work, but you have to get it rinsed off well. Your skin will feel just so clean and so nice if you rinse it well. So I recommend get warm water, wring it out, rinse it off your face, rinse it again, and rinse at least 2 times. Okay. And the washcloth gets everything off better. Just splashing the face does not clean it well enough. And so we really always recommend that. Now I got ahead of myself, so I'm going to go back. I'm going to go backwards. This is at night, and what we recommend is eye makeup remover first. And so if you are going to wash your face at night, what you do is you take our eye makeup remover is what I highly recommend. It's #1 according to Allure magazine, and it's fabulous. It even takes waterproof mascara off. It's amazing. So what you do is you take the thing, you shake it so it looks foamy, put it on a cotton pad, and then you just hold it on your eye. And for a second, close your eye, hold it on there for a minute, and then you just can take just a light stroke and get it all off. All your makeup just dissolves off. It's amazing. It's even good for contact lens wearers. It's amazing. And once they've ordered it, they're always going to order it because it's amazing. All right. So you shake it, put it on the cotton pad, put it on. Now, I recommend if you are going to wash your face at night, take the eye makeup off first. And you probably didn't get a sample of this, may have, but you probably didn't. But that's what we always use first. Okay. Then I use my cleanser, put it all over, rinse it off. And you can see how fast that is, right? Okay, so now that you've got your face rinsed, okay, if you received a sample of one of our exfoliators, right after you cleanse is when you would use that. Although I'm gonna teach you about that in just a second, because I want you to see how fast the skincare is itself, okay? So what we do is we cleanse and we rinse. You've got that far. Now what I do is you will take about the size of a pea or a pearl of either the night cream or the day cream. Now, the day cream has sunscreen in it. We do, however, have one that doesn't have sunscreen in it. So if you are sunscreen sensitive, we do have one that doesn't have sunscreen. So if you're doing this at night, then what you're going to do is you're going to take whichever one it is, and you're going to take the size of a pea, and you're just going to put it on your face. And if you, I would always start with the size of a pea or pearl, but if you need to add more to get all of this really well moisturized, then I would, say add a little extra and do that. But most of the time, the pea or the pearl size will do my entire amount. And I do always include that. And why do we have two? Why would you have a day and a night? Well, the reason you have a day and a night is because they do two different things. And if you really want to anti-age properly, you'll have that nighttime and daytime routine, right? And so the night cream, it actually helps to repair the skin while you sleep. It's vitally important that you put it on. Each one of these will last for about 12 hours. Hence, you have one and then the other, because we have a 24-hour day, right? And this keeps you hydrated for 24 hours. And so you put this on for your 12 hours, you put your day one on for the other 12. And you will truly see a difference in your skin. If you haven't done that, you'll see a difference by using a night cream. And then after that's on, which only takes a minute, now you should be ready for your eye cream. You're going to take probably about the size of a piece of rice, maybe. You don't put a whole size of a pearl on your eyes because you don't need that much. And you can see it's much smaller than the cleanser, so you obviously wouldn't need that much. So you do about the size of a piece of rice, and you just take it and you pat it in. Now we do, up and out, up and out, up and out on everything, but around the eye area, you want to make sure you use your ring finger and just pat it up and around. This can go up on the brow bone. I don't recommend it right on the lid, but up on the brow bone, and you would take it from the crow's feet area into the nose. I want you to be very gentle with your eyes. Don't scrub your face or your eyes like you're scrubbing your oven. You want to make sure that you're very gentle. So just take it very gently, always go in towards the nose, and always just come up on the brow bone then, so that you're constantly doing that type of a circle around your eye. And you're ready. You're either ready for bed or you're ready for the day. So the daytime routine, you cleanse, you put the day cream on and the eye cream. At night, you cleanse, you put the night cream on and the eye cream. You're ready to go. Isn't it amazing how simple it is? Oh my goodness. So now, as far as the exfoliation is concerned, if you did receive one of these samples, that's great. You can use it now after you cleanse, or you could use it if you've already cleansed and put your moisturizer on. The next time you use the samples, add this in, and you always do it after you cleanse. And so I'm going to tell you what these are about. First one is microdermabrasion. Microdermabrasion is a physical exfoliator, which means it has aluminum oxide crystals in it, and the little crystals are what exfoliate. And you want to make sure your face is very wet. You put it on, and you then just lightly massage the skin. Don't get it in your eyes. Lightly massage all up into this. You can do all of this area as well. And then you rinse it off. Just simple as that. Simply rinse off after you've done that. Then you continue on with your day cream or night cream and the eye cream. Simple as that. Now, if you have one of these, this is also an exfoliator. This is a chemical exfoliator. The chemical exfoliator, and what that does is you lay it onto the face and you let the product work into your skin. And it's called skin revealing facial peel, but you don't peel it, you rinse it. We don't peel anything off of our skin. So you want to just rinse it off. So you're just going to take it, lay it on. You can do it all this area as well, not the eye area. You leave it on for 10 minutes, you rinse it off, and you've got the advantage of having all the dead skin cells taken off, as well as this one works down into the skin, which brings those older dead cells up quicker. And then it's amazing. So one of the things with both of these is after you have done this, when you touch your face, you cannot believe how much smoother your skin is. And that's how you amp up any skincare program, is to make sure you're doing an exfoliation as well. And these are sold separately. Now, the other thing that we have is our Clear Proof deep cleansing charcoal mask. And a charcoal mask isn't necessarily just an exfoliator. What this does is it deep cleans the pores. So it works like a magnet to pull all the impurities out of the skin. It pulls the extra oils and the impurities out of the skin, and it will just really take out the blackheads and, you know, and the extra oils and the things like that, because it will absorb up to 2.5 times its weight in impurities. It's amazing. So when you put it on, it's like a dark charcoal. As it dries, it goes lighter, except where it's pulling the stuff out of your pores. You can literally see where it's pulling it out. It's amazing. So all of these exfoliators or deep cleansers are supplements that you can add to any skincare routine. And, you know, and you can use any one of these, depends on what you're looking for again. But I just want you to know that people say to me, well, how often do you do it? Well, 2 to 3 times a week is when you can exfoliate or deep cleanse like that. It's 2 to 3 times a week. So then the question is, well, which ones do you use? I use all of them because I can. And I love all of them for different reasons. It depends on how my skin is for the time being. Like today, I did the microdermabrasion. And so you can do, so I might do a combination. So I might do this 2 times a week, the microdermabrasion. I might do a facial peel once a week, or depending if I'm outside working a whole bunch in the dirt and whatever, I might do this twice a week and this once, or I might do this twice and this once. Doesn't matter the combination, just as long as you do 2 to 3 times a week, you do an extra exfoliation or deep cleansing, and you will be totally impressed with the way that your skin feels, because it's getting all the extra dead stuff off of your skin. So it really kind of amps up any skincare program. Highly recommend that you want to do that. You always do it right after you cleanse. That's when you add it into your routine. So it is amazing what can happen. So I just want you to know that you also may have received a sample of our foundation primer and our CC cream. If that was included in your packet, I'm going to give you some details about that right now. One of the things about a foundation primer is that it primes the skin. It's Hollywood's little secret that we get to now have that really makes it so that your foundation goes on smoother, and it just makes the skin feel silky. So when you squirt that out onto your hand, again, pure pearl, right? You put it on. Now, do not do this. Don't go like this after you put it on your hands. Make sure that you just kind of lightly tap your fingers, and then I want you to take it and walk it around your face, and then blend it in. So kind of like tap, 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 circle, circle, blend. If you do it like that, then you get a very even application. And if you do this, you just rubbed it into your hands and your hands are primed. Well, we don't want to do that. We want to prime our face. So you want to put it all on. Okay. You put that on, you will believe how silky your skin feels. And then it also has a sunscreen in it. So if you by chance choose the moisturizer with no sunscreen, your foundation primer then would have sunscreen in it. Then the other product that you may have received is a CC cream. CC stands for complexion correction. And it's like a tinted moisturizer on steroids. There's only 5 colors and they match everybody in the world. So it's really simple to use, but it's a very sheer coverage. It looks very nice. It just really smooths out the skin tone. And it has a sunscreen in it. It's got a sun protective factor of 20 in it. So you may have received that. Now, you can apply that a couple different ways. I personally apply all of my foundation that is any type of a liquid, whether it's a CC cream or a liquid foundation. I apply it with a brush. I like the liquid foundation brush. You can do it with a sponge. You can do it with your hands. Hands, however, have oils and dirt that probably aren't that good for you to rub it in with. You get a much more even complexion application if you use a brush or a blending sponge. And so you just want to take a small amount of that and kind of think of it like that. Like if you got it on your fingertips, like tap, 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 and then circle, circle, blend. If you put it onto a brush, tap, 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 circle, circle, blend, and then you just blend it all in very nicely. And so that could be what you received. If you got those extra couple samples, you could have received those as well. So I just want to say it's simple, it's easy, it's beneficial to your skin. You will see the maximum benefits with a very simple routine. We have products from head to toe. So before the end of this, there's a couple things that I want to just tell you, and that is that Mary Kay started this business, my goodness, with her and 9 friends back in 1963. It's almost 60 years old. We are now in almost 40 countries around the world. We're a multi-billion-dollar company. And the best part is that Mary Kay offers a 100% satisfaction guarantee on all the products, no matter what. And so we are then guaranteed that we can have our friends and our family and even people we don't know try the products. And if they don't like them, they're not stuck with them. We can interchange things. We can make sure that everything that you use is exactly what you love, because we want you to love all of the Mary Kay products. You also, when you purchase the products, you get a beauty consultant. And so you have one consultant that keeps track of everything for you. She services you. I mean, goodness gracious, my customers have become my friends. I mean, I've got people that we've watched our kids grow up together, and well, I don't have any grandkids, but they do, and they've become grandmas now. So it's kind of one of those things where my customers have become my friends. And so I just want to let you know that that's one of the things you get when you purchase the products is one consultant that can take care of you. She'll put you on her mailing list. You'll get our lookbook catalog. You'll get it 4 to 5 times a year. We have gift giving services, and we have products from the hairline down. So we don't have hair care products, but for everything else, glamour, skincare, supplements, total anti-aging with our clinical solutions that give you even more amping up of your skincare routine, body care, perfumes, men's skincare, men's colognes. We have it all, and it's all in our catalog. And so we want you to think anything besides hair care, we want you to think of us. And we want you to allow us to service you the best that we possibly can. And then as far as the specials are concerned, by answering the questions in this Google document, your consultant will then she'll have the information to know that you've tried the samples and give an opinion. If you don't want to answer the Google Doc, what you can do is just call her. She will have given you the phone number. Just call her and then answer the questions. And that's okay too. We'll still be able to count you. But if you want to just make it easy, quick, put the information in the Google Doc, she'll then be notified that you have tried the products, and then she'll be able to count you. And then that qualifies you to receive the, just for trying it, you're going to get 1 item at half off just because you tried it and gave your opinion. You got to give your opinion. And then she will let you know if there's any other specials that she's doing with the skincare sets. She'll let you know at the time when you answer the questions. Okay. So again, from a very grateful heart, thank you so much. I hope that you will also watch the next video that's about 10 minutes and just listen to the opportunity with open ears, open mind. And you know what, if it's not for you, you might know of someone that could really use a plan B, a little side hustle. They have more month than money, and they really and truly need to have something extra, and they want to have control. And that's one of the things that I love about it, that I was able to have control over my own life and my own destiny and my own career, and not have to worry about anybody else controlling it. So I really appreciate it. And trust me, if I can learn how to do it, so can you. And I just thank you so much for taking the time to give us your opinion, try our products, and give us your opinion, I should say. So have a great day. And thanks again. I hope if I haven't met you and I wasn't the one that gave you, I hope to meet you someday. So thanks so much. Bye-bye.